Over the years, we have been exposed to many gender differences throughout many different aspects of life. Today, I would like to go into the differences between successful women and successful men portrayed in Forbes magazine. To begin, I'd like to start by discussing the background of Forbes magazine. The typical article that is published in Forbes magazine has to do with finance, industry, investing, marketing topics, etc. The average number of pages in an issue is 116, and Forbes has been around for about 101 years. Their first issue, however, came out on September 15th, 1917. Steve Forbes is currently their chair/editor-in-chief, and Mike Federal is CEO. As mentioned earlier, the research question overall is, are successful women portrayed differently than successful men in wealth magazines, more specifically Forbes magazine? In order to do this, we are going to conduct research on the advertisements and the keywords in the articles and create and name a set of categories in order to measure it. I will create an Excel sheet in order to code my content. To conduct my research, I used 7 issues of Forbes that displayed women on the front cover and in the main article, and 7 issues where a man was on the front cover and in the main article. Total was 14 issues used. I then dissected these issues using the following categories: issue date, which is the date when the magazine issue was published; entrepreneur, the name of the entrepreneur who is the main focus of the magazine issue; industry, the industry in which the entrepreneur is involved in; sex, the gender of the entrepreneur discussed; keywords, the main words used to describe the entrepreneur. Here you'll see the Excel sheet I created to code my content from the magazines. There was an overall 14 observations with several different issue dates ranging from 2017 to current day. The entrepreneurs that I incorporated were Jeff Bezos, Kylie Jenner, Carolyn Raffalayan, Thomas Tull, Melinda Gates, Whitney Wolfe Herd, Ryan Williams, Kim Kardashian, Donald Trump, Nat Turner, Katy Perry, Jessica Alba, Mark Person, and Satya Nadella. Their industries varied from tech to entertainment to cosmetics, mobile gaming, politics, healthcare, consumer goods, etc. The keywords that were used to describe males varied from females, which I found interesting. Males often were called leaders, rich, billionaires, millionaires, successful, winners, fast, while women were often described as models, celebrities, entertainers, stars, and actresses. Here you'll see all of the magazine issues that I incorporated into this project from Forbes. The top half is male-dominated issues that I used, while the bottom half has all of the female issues that I used. From the male magazines, you can see that mostly their poses are often laid back. They don't often repeat poses, while if you look at the women on the bottom, they are often having their arms crossed or in a very non-interesting pose, which I found interesting. And also, if you take a closer look, the women's magazines, most of them say women on the front cover, while on the top half you'll see that it does not say men at all, as if that's assumed that a successful man would be on the cover. But I found that interesting as well. So the overall findings of this project were that the words used to describe men were leader, rich, billionaire, successful, winner, fast, etc., while the words used to describe women were women, model, celebrity, entertainer, star, actress, etc. Men are often more well known for their overall success in this magazine, while it seemed that women's success is often overlooked by their other job titles. It was also more common for a man to be found on the cover of Forbes magazine. For instance, when I started my research, my plan was to incorporate 10 of each, 10 male-dominated magazines and 10 women-dominated magazines, but I could only find about 7 on the school website, so I figured I'd just do 7 of each instead. And as you can see, the men's industries that are focused in this magazine are typically tech, politics, healthcare, and film, while the women's industries usually are more feminine industries such as cosmetics, jewelry, entertainment, and even charity. So from this data, and based on my analysis, I believe that the editors of this magazine have shaped this magazine to primarily serve male readers. However, they do incorporate more women now than they did back in the day, I see. But overall, it was good to see that there is a difference overall. So thank you so much for listening to my video, and I hope you enjoyed.